And welcome here on the Gomos podcast to another race in the Mentor Tourney of 2026. We have Tifa on the left and Vincent on the right. And my name is Buddhisman, and I'm actually joined today by Kajan. Hello.
Hello.
And of course, we also have a tracker, and that will be Phoenix part for today. So let's see. Here we starting. Interesting. Different starts, but both get the same item, 10 arrows. So yeah, the mode for this week is open with an assured sword. So let's see how they are handling this. Yeah, I mean, both threats are pretty much viable here. We see
Tifa
here.
got some nice bombs off of that treeful.
Yeah, I think Vincent will do that in a second here as well.
Yep.
Yeah, so usually in open, I think it's a good idea to have a start in Kakariko first, where you can get a lot of items for free. But since we also do have a start sword, I mean, we can also just have a look at the castle here.
Did you catch what was on Lumberjack?
To be fair, I did not have a look at that. But I have an idea. Maybe our chat can help us here. But if not, I'm pretty sure we will see this later. So much rupees early.
Yeah, they're just really not pulling anything from either location.
I mean, somewhere have to be some kind of items.
Tifa's doing a relatively nice work through the escape.
Yeah, I mean, with a sword, it's pretty much the easiest weapon you can have.
Yep.
Very excited to see the standout week, where we do not have a short sword, but a random weapon instead.
Vincent found Glove in Blind's basement.
That's a good start.
And pretty much absolutely nothing else.
So question is Tifa preparing a death warp, or was that not planned to be on half a heart here? I think it
based on that
planned.
heart pickup, probably not planned.
Yes.
Ooh, boots. Tifa just got a bottle.
In the castle.
So that's one more check for Tifa in the village, but absolutely nothing else.
So there was a bee in the bottle. Maybe we can sell that if it's a good bee. Getting us one step closer to Zora money.
10 arrows on the bottle man.
Yeah, that man knows his business.
10 rupees per arrow.
What a deal. That not is.
I guess it's better than 1 arrow on Zora.
Fair point.
Master Sword in back of tavern.
You like to see that.
Kakariko's been really dry.
I mean, we got a boots, we got a sword, we got a glove. It's not dry.
It's not the usual amount of items that I've tended to see, though.
Yeah, there are these seeds.
So, South Shore has the goods?
Maybe it's even an eastern area. Even on the race game, we only have bombs.
Yeah, I like that play to just do it blind because they only got really 3 items out of Cax, so...
Yeah, that's right. Usually, what I do is, if I don't get anything good in CAC, I do it blind. Or if you are playing key sanity modes, because then there's a much higher chance that there is anything you need anyway. But this was very much disappointing.
There's Moon Pearl and Bonk Rocks.
So that's one step closer to Dark World.
Let's see what Back of Escape has for us.
I'd not be surprised to see a lamp showing up soon.
Absolute junk.
Okay, then we do not want to see a lamp, I get it. It looks like no. Does not look like. Okay, they've decided otherwise.
Yeah, I thought for a
So-
moment Vincent was going to go to Sasha.
Yeah, for me it actually looked like they were going to the castle, but it wasn't either.
I usually think that if you're moving out right from the house, it's more towards the eastern area. Oh,
Ooh.
Stick Kid had a red cane.
That might hurt.
So that bottle in Zelda's cell is kind of important if there's nothing else available. No other bottles easily available.
Well, I mean, to be fair, we do not need that cane so early in the game anyway.
True.
Question is, will we get another bottle before we need that cane?
Since there's 4, I would hope so, but given some of the recent seeds...
No comment.
Vincent went over to Aga's cave. Blue rupee.
Ooh, there we have a map check. And if I saw that correct, we have only one crystal in the light world.
I missed that.
Yeah, Desert Palace is a crystal, and Eastern is the green pendant, and Hera is just another pendant.
So we will at least need that cane eventually.
For sure. And that on Winston's side looked like they were trying to do a Houlihan, but unfortunately didn't get it.
Yeah. Can be a little tricky if you're first starting out.
Okay, now we should certainly get it. There it is. Wonder what they are planning to do with all that money.
Well, they've got Boots and Moon Pearl, so I would assume the Zora area.
Then we still need a few.
Oh yeah, Tifa got most of their money in the castle, I think.
Yeah, they did. I believe there was even a 300.
Yeah, because they were walking out of Sanctuary with about 300.
We still have many more on Cave on our hopes. This might actually be 50 Ruby Cave, I think. Nope, it's not. Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Okay. When there are
There's
myths
Dark
which
World.
actually give us Dark World access. So for now, Zora might have been delayed.
And Blue Mail and a heart refill, which makes the crabs over here much less threatening.
I hate these crabs. And they hate me.
They're the ultimate goalies. They really are.
Yeah, I have no idea why the devs have actually decided that they are doing 2 hearts of damage that early in the game.
Well, there's a bottle for Vincent.
Also setting up a water walk here. There we go.
Nice job.
You can actually dash on the water, you know?
Yeah, Boots movement is something that you have to remember that you can do.
To be fair, you actually have a mentor that can tell you about these things.
Well, let's see what's on Zora's
Maybe.
ledge.
Maybe they do not want to. Who knows? Just a little bit of love. Or even a bit more.
Yeah, that's a full heart, but I don't think we'll be going back for that.
I doubt it.
So Tifa has full Zora money now. So if they do the same routing, they can actually check and see what's on Zora.
Let's see if they actually do that. It might be interesting.
Oh, Vincent's checking King's Tomb.
Fair enough.
Mushroom!
It's also pretty much isolating Graveyard Legend data.
This is probably one of the easiest locations to get Mushroom at, since you're right there.
Well, later, if we actually already have the flute, then it doesn't matter where we find it. Ooh.
Mirror.
That's a good one to find. Right before going into Dark World.
Yeah, that lets you clean up pretty much everything around the Kakariko and Village of Outcasts area.
Okay, there's also the water walk for Tifa. If you go a little bit more to the side, well, can also do it like that. There we go. I have a feeling we will get to know what Zora has to offer today.
Probably. Let's hope it's not scamfish. Vincent's going to check out Graveyard Ledge.
Yeah. Which I earlier said they have pretty much isolated. They must have heard that.
Just a little piece of love. And a poor return on investment.
Very poor. And there we see our last pendant. It's Thieves Town.
Because of course it is.
Why wouldn't it be?
Looks like Vincent's going to go check Bumper Ledge.
You know, have you ever heard the formula ABCD?
Always be clearing crystal dungeons.
Mm-hmm. They are pretty much avoiding dungeons.
They really are. Vincent
They
might
are
be changing that to go to Skull Woods now.
Yeah, which they actually cannot beat, since they are missing the fire rod.
I don't think they can actually complete any dungeon except for Thieves Town.
Out of Logic Hera might be a thing.
Yeah, if they're comfortable with the Old Man Rescue in the Dark, which is a fairly easy route, but if you don't want to, if you don't want to risk it, it's easier just to stay in Logic.
Yeah, that's fair enough. But if you want to learn some of the dark rooms, this is pretty much one of the first.
Quakin Brewery.
And also on a side note, it's always allowed to actually have a map next to you when doing dark rooms.
Very useful, especially for that pod maze.
Oh yes, that is.
Gibdos are giving Vincent a little bit of trouble here in the worst room in the game.
I disagree, that's not the worst room.
Which room do you think is the worst room?
Certainly not this one. Depends on your gear, actually, I guess.
That's fair. At least in this room, if you have a weapon, you can get rid of the problem enemies.
Yeah, for sure. But so far, Scarwoods did not offer us anything. Not sure when I have seen... Oh!
Ooh, Ice Rod.
Just wanted to say when I have seen the pictures being opened like that. Because usually we just do the bomb jump.
I love that bunny sprite on Tifa's side.
Yeah, that... I'm not even sure what that might have been.
Maybe a Birdo chick?
That would make sense.
Well, let's see what Dig Game has today. Oh,
We
we
will
don't
not
have
see
money
that.
for it.
That's unfortunate. You could do the arrow game, you know.
Yeah, I would have gone and done the arrow game before grabbing the smith, because you can't do shovel after grabbing smith.
Yeah, arrow game does not like followers. Also, what's unfortunate here for Tifa is that they do not have the mirror yet.
So they're isolating K45.
Also making the smith chain longer than it needs to be.
Well, we're gonna see what Hype Cave has.
Okay, we are leaving Thief's Town.
Fire Rod on Tifa's side. And absolutely nothing else.
I mean, Fire Rod is fair enough. Maybe
That's pretty good,
3
though.
or 4 out of 10, I would say.
Does let them finish Skull Woods if they're comfortable with it.
Well, we have a Master Sword, we have 2 bottles that we can fill. We even have
But no
mail.
money to fill them with.
Yeah, that sounds like a Tifa problem. If you're spending all your cash on some crazy fish, that's your fault. I think we just saw Winston get a hint here. You cannot do the digging game if you take the smith now. And then they abandoned him.
Von Smith.
So now we will actually get to see what's on the digging game here. It's
Just
a
a
vanilla piece
little
of
piece
art.
of love. So in this case, I think Vincent missing out on Zora helped a little bit with routing because of the money problems.
That sure did help him a lot. They also already got the cane.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
mirror's
nasty
really
bird.
that bird's really out to get you. The mirror's definitely helping Vincent clean up this area quite well. There we go. Nice skip of the hook shot on bumper on Tifa's side.
So let's see if we can actually see an invisible purple chest soon.
I I love that trick. It's so fun.
And it's pretty much free.
Nothing in Cave 45, so Tifa's fine there for now.
Yeah, I was gonna say that might be a mirror bonk there.
Got out of it.
Now we can already leave the chest.
Yeah, once you're back in Dark World, you can just walk away from the chest. So long as you don't mirror again, which he's doing. Because
we
he picked
do have
up...
a shovel to check.
Yep. Just a red rupee.
There is never progression on the shovel.
Never?
Never ever.
Never, ever, ever, huh? Now we've got invisible chest going. So Vincent's about to get his...
route. Oh, okay. They might have just forgotten. So technically you can do Hype Cave before.
That's what I thought he was going for, but... Just 50 rupees on the chest.
So that's also nothing that Tifa will miss out on.
Ooh, Tifa just got grabbed.
Yeah, good for them that it was before they actually have tried to lit all the torches.
Considering their magic level, I would... Oh, go back and
Grab
get
that magic
There we
refill
go.
there.
Yeah, there's a couple of... I think a couple, or is it just one? Small pots of magic in that room.
I think there are two. Should be one in the bottom left and one in the bottom or top right, I think.
Yeah, bottom left and top right, maybe? Yeah, I think that's right.
And I also like the fact that we just accepted that they are just going here to the Moth. The current equipment. Which is not an easy boss. Even on low hearts.
No, and the most dangerous part with all of those spikes isn't helped by red mail, which Tifa has right now. Does help against the Moth itself.
That is true. Yeah, so the boss is actually not the Moth, the boss is the room. Very well
Nicely
done. That's one boss down, 6 to go.
Vincent's doing start of escape now.
To get their second bottle.
And some money, but that's basically it.
That's an interesting routing.
Well, with boots, it does get you out of the way of most of those enemies.
Yeah, but there are setups you can do without going upstairs.
And considering Tifa doesn't have the mirror, doing a death warp would have been faster to get out there if they went the main route and got a little bit of damage first.
It sounds like hindsight.
Oh yes. Oh yes. It is very much hindsight. Vincent deciding to burn that annoying guard.
Yeah, that's much faster. It's also one of the reasons why I usually pick up the magic in the room where their uncle lives, or used to live, or whatever. If you get a fire rod and escape, then you can so much better kill that guard.
Vincent's doing dark escape to get to cross.
I like it.
Looks like he just made it through the snake room quite nicely.
So actually that room is in logic, since we do have a fire rod.
Yep, this whole route through to the, even into the back, is in logic because there are torches in every room. Ah, that's where our shovel was. It's in Pot Prison in Skull Woods.
Could have stayed there.
Yeah, it didn't really have anything for us today. Vincent might be going up the mountain. Or not. Nope, back to Dark World.
Or not.
Or where are we going? North into forest?
I'm not sure what they are trying to do here. Okay, maybe they have just realized. Oh, I think they wanted to go to the portal. But realized they do not have a hammer, but the mitts instead.
Yeah, because there is a route to get to this portal. But no, we have the worst Dark World access available, which is just this portal from the south.
Looks like they might also do Skullwoods now.
Tifa giving us our first look at the eastern area.
Ooh,
Hook shot.
Nice hook shot.
That does make the mountain a lot more tempting now.
Was about to say, that would drag me so to the mountain.
I think Tifa is discussing that with their mentor.
Looks like it. Especially since you would be dipping eastern without a bow. That might not be worth it. But then again, it's just a pendant.
And hopefully you never have to come back here. Gibdo's bullying Vincent a little bit in here. And got grabbed.
Taking the easy way out, not the good way out.
The Wallmaster just wants to help you with your routing. Okay, so it's top left has a small magic.
Top left and bottom right, that was it.
So we flipped them, yeah.
Good thing that I'm not a pilot.
Tifa remembering you can hookshot over. And gets a tempered sword.
Good thing they decided to dip the dungeon.
Yeah, I think tempered alone is a little bit worth the time going in here.
Tempered is always worth it.
That makes pretty much every boss remaining a lot easier.
Including the one we see on the right, which is already down.
Vincent doing a very nice job of dodging all these spikes.
Yeah, that's quite impressive.
This boss can get very overwhelming very quickly.
And it's even worse if you do not damage it at all. Then it, after some time, actually enables rage mode.
But the moth is down. Very nicely done on Vincent's side.
Someone turned off the lights in Eastern.
Tifa's getting through it quite well, though.
It's also one of the easier dark rooms.
Especially since the first room that you enter and then have to go back through is just a narrow hallway in a circle.
That's true.
Well, there's all Tifa's money problems gone.
Good for them. You love to see the red mail right after the moth.
Murderdactyl trying very hard to prevent Vincent from getting more protection.
Yeah, if you have played a few seeds, then you should know that bird is undodgeable at that point.
It really is.
So your best choice is to either charge a spin, if you have Master Sword or higher,
Just
or
like
just
that.
drop the sign there.
Looks like Tifa's getting the mushroom now.
Hopefully they will turn it in right after. They might be tempted to do fake powder, but I
They can't.
don't think
No
they will.
hammer. No hammer and no
Oh,
mirror.
you're right. You're right. Okay, there is mirror for them.
So Vincent's
Meanwhile, it
going
looks...
into the back of Thieves now.
It's very interesting choice, not having the hammer. So we might actually leave a check behind here.
Our in-logic checks are getting a little light on the ground, so there might be something in here.
Yeah, come to think of it, what do we have left? I don't like to say it. No, never mind. I don't have to.
I don't think there is much of anything left outside of Thieves Town. Nicely done killing those crickets before they could murder Vincent.
But on red mail, they should not do that much damage at all.
He's only got 3.5 hearts, though. So if they get you into a position where they start bullying you,
If you wait just half a second there, then you can safely dash down. But I guess you're right. Something does have to show up here in Thieves Town now.
I'm drawing a blank on anywhere else that could be available. There's Flute in Blind Cell.
That might be the progression that we needed.
I've seen the map in Thieves Town. I don't think we've seen Compass.
Not sure what the front did offer us earlier.
Nicely done, phase 1 of Blind Script.
At least the first phase. It already helps a lot.
Second phase was fairly clean. Third phase got a little bit away, but by the time you're in third phase, you only need a little bit more damage done.
Yeah, and also in that situation, it's not a shame to just use your cape.
Yep, it's better to use your safeties than to die.
Right.
Vincent remembering to activate the flute.
We got that in a very convenient location for that.
Vincent's going to be going up the mountain without the hookshot, though. Or not. We're going to Eastern. I'm corrected.
It's an interesting choice. First thing I would do after activating the flute is check my area. Gives us the knowledge what we would need for Mire. We do not have it yet. And we could
3
also
quick
already
checks.
clear desert. Yeah. And some checks on top.
Desert is our only Light World pendant. That's true.
Crystal, you mean?
Yes. Crystal.
That other thing.
The other thing. It's only vaguely important. Now we're going to the desert area. So Tifa's grabbing the old man in the dark, but doesn't have the flute yet. Nothing
Not sure
Mire
if
yet.
I like the play going out of logic here. At this point, you pretty much should know that there has to be progression in Thieves Town.
Yeah, and considering it could be lamp or flute, I think I would prefer to bank on it maybe being flute, since you really do need that in this seed.
from their perspective, it could even be the hammer in Thief's Town.
True. Let's see what Paradox has for us. Nothing so far.
So the good thing for them is if they do find the lamp here, they know they must have skipped the flute.
Yes, that would be a good find. Nothing in Paradox.
Looks like we're setting up a bomb jump here.
Looks like a good setup.
Yeah, that was not far enough. That looks better.
Yep. The sprite threw me off a little bit.
There we go. And taking the wrong exit.
Well, it's a Paradox.
So happy that the bomb jump worked out.
It looks like we're
After
about
that,
to
we
get...
Go on.
I was about to say we were about to get a Landmo fight, but then Vincent mirrored out.
I wonder why.
It looked like he grabbed the bottom left pot in the second key room instead of the upper right. Maybe he thought that he'd accidentally missed a key
Oh,
and mirrored before his mentor could correct him.
I get it. Yeah, that might be the case.
Or he went to try and quick swap to the hook shot and stopped a little early.
Also an option.
One Landmo down. And there's two.
And there's three.
So we need Bombos for TR and Quake for Meyer.
So we are halfway there.
Tifa found Bow in Hookshot Cave.
Doesn't open too much yet. Oh, and we are go mode.
Now you can finally do Aga.
Yeah, who needs a lamp anyway?
Doesn't look like we've pulled anything out of the desert area that's useful. Besides a crystal.
Or from the mountain.
Well, we got the bow in Dark Death Mountain.
But not helping us that much yet.
Could be something on Green Pendant.
Which actually is in logic, now that I think about it. Hopefully that fairy spawn did not ruin the setup here. No, it did not. Very clean Herapod there.
Yeah, that was well done.
I love this free setup. I remember the old times where we had this pixel perfect nonsense to do.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that version of the Harapot until my mentor taught it to me during the race that I had. And once I understood the motions, I got it first try. So, very simple setup. Very nice.
Yeah, there are much harder tricks to learn.
Nicely done, Moldorm.
We two hate each other.
I think Moldorm hates pretty much everyone.
And the other way around.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Vincent missed a fire rod shot. Luckily, there's a full magic just over here.
Yeah.
Oh, flippers on Spectacle Rock.
Not sure if you needed to go down there.
I think that was just a walked a little too far north.
Or looked like they thought they could actually get the flippers from there. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Hook speed in this spot up here is fascinating to control.
You can even get it while climbing the ladder, if you know how to do it. Which is pretty much just holding your sword out, additionally. Works even if you don't have one.
Half magic
Oh, that's
in Mire.
That's a lucky find.
And the nice full magic refill.
Which, by the way, does not happen in the vanilla game. If you get half magic there, your magic meter stays the way it is. So this
I
was
did
a
not know
nice
that.
quality of life addition to the randomizer.
Oh yeah, this menu is a little bit obnoxious to pounce around on.
That's why you should use Quick Swap when you can.
I think the last item is on Vidi.
Why they actually did change the behavior of half magic for randomizer, I do not know. I just know they did. Oh, that's scary, doing this with one heart. I mean, they have a fairy.
Yep.
They did have a fairy.
Sounds like they got the door. Yep, there we go.
Yeah, they did the magic setup there. Nicely done.
If you got the half magic, use your safeties. Especially if you're not certain of how this room works. Almost.
There we go. Looks like we're clearing Eastern now.
So when you have the bow in this room, you can just go into that spot, shoot right twice, and then shoot left twice. Or is it just once? I forget. I think it's once. Because it's the normal skeleton, so it's just once each direction.
It's showing us here that if you mash the sword button, your cape almost does not drain any energy at all.
Ooh.
Be careful there. We do have red mail, but still.
Vidi hurts. And there we go.
Well done.
So in the position that Tifa's in, yes, it is best to go below to do the arrows. It's easier to hit the Armos.
Yeah.
Very well done, though. So let's see if Green Pendant has anything.
I wouldn't expect too much.
We really only need Hammer at this point, don't we?
And bombos.
Oh, right, Bombos. Thank you.
And logically the lamp.
Logically, the lamp, especially if you're not comfortable with some of the dark rooms. But considering Vincent just did the Meyer dark rooms without too much of a problem, I don't think lamp is going to be much of a priority for him.
And if you can do torch lich without lamp, then you're fine.
Especially with half magic and 2 bottles.
Do you not want that, Flippers?
I don't think Vincent's been up here before, so he hasn't checked inside.
I see. They were like, oh, there are the Flippers, I want to get them, and then the mentor was saying, did you maybe want to check what's inside?
Very easy thing to go, ooh, a shiny on top of there, and just walk right past something else.
Mm-hmm.
Tifa's doing purple chests now. Purple chest checks. Nice use of the hook shot for getting around a little faster.
So where is that hammer? What we can already tell is that it is not an agassiz now.
Yeah, because we still haven't found the lamp.
And even if we would, the hammer cannot be locked behind Aga anymore. Since the only possible check that we cannot reach without it is the pyramid, and we would need that for actually both red crystals.
So, Pod is in logic now with the flippers. Pyramid Ledge might have something.
Or even Ice Palace.
Ice Palace could have something. The only thing that's... I'm not sure I agree with the swamp play that Tifa's doing, because the only thing swamp can have is the bombos. Unless it's the first check.
Well, they still do not know about the flute and leaves turn.
Oh, that's right, they've skipped flute. Okay. So it's not hammer first chest swamp. That would have been very mean.
Oh, yes.
Nicely done, Specky Clip.
It has made our life so much easier.
Vincent's going in to check the basement of Hera. I was gonna say, please don't sit on the mirror like that, Vincent.
That's always scary.
Tifa going for left side swamp.
Seems they are not comfortable with Diver Down yet.
and just some love in the basement of Hera.
It's one of the worst checks in the game. If you do it, there's nothing. If you do not do it, that's your progression.
Vincent forgetting that at about an hour in, still doesn't have the hammer.
Yeah, hammer can sometimes be in mean places.
I think we're down to very mean places in this seed.
So for sure it will not be in swamp.
No, but we could pick up Bombos in here. Vincent getting his whole lot of nothing plus a bow in... Or no. There was a whole lot of nothing in Paradox. The bow was in Dark Death Mountain. That's right.
Yeah, Hookshot Cave, I believe, right?
Yeah, I think it was the bonkable chest in Hookshot Cave. Very nice first try bomb jump on Vincent's side.
Did they already check what's on Floating Island?
I don't remember.
Especially speaking of Vincent here, as they just went straight to Spiral Cave.
Yeah, I don't think they moved up north enough to see it. Well,
So-
hopefully they'll remember to mirror and take a look.
We are about to find out, I guess. But did you actually want to release that fairy?
It's a full heal at this point, but I probably would have kept it as a safety just in case.
Well, it is faster to not die and instead use the refill. But as you said, now your safety is gone.
Tifa's doing pretty well at avoiding any further damage, though, so... There's the bow for Vincent.
Do you go back in for one check?
I don't.
Especially since you know it's very much out of logic.
Apparently
yes, you do.
Tifa is.
So either they did not check it and are doing it blindly now, or we missed something good.
We'll see in a moment. Blind check.
So was it worth going back in? It was kinda and kinda not.
I don't really think I'd count 20 rupees as worth it. Looks like we're going to ice. Or hopping through over to pod. North, we're going to pod.
Huh. Yeah, definitely pod. Maybe going to pyramid first. No, straight to pod.
So when do you think Tifa's going to get back into Thieves Town for that flute?
I don't see them doing that anytime soon.
Although if Hammer is in pod, which it I think could be at this point, that might send them back there. But pod is another, or Thieves Town is another pendant, so bow locked pod today.
So the worst thing they could find now is actually Bombus, I guess.
They can't get into Turtle Rock though, unless they find the hammer too.
That's a fair point.
Vincent's finally going to get Tempered Sword here. So big key of Eastern was in the first check, so Eastern is not lamp locked.
Right. I think the only thing that's lamp locked here was 300.
Yeah, it was a 300 rupee pack.
Wait a second. Could it be?
Pedestal?
Nope. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that. I mean, there's probably some other options still remaining. Pyramid Ledge and Catfish. Parts of Ice, I think.
Yeah, that's true.
Because Flute and Mirror are not lamp locked. But that... And Thieves Town was not hammer locked, I believe.
No, we got the small key in the front.
Okay, so yeah, definitely not hammer locked then. So yeah, it's an option. Silver
silvers.
arrows in bow-locked pod.
Imagine dipping pot being able to do right side without a bow.
And you get your first bow in the basement. I don't think we pulled anything other than that silvers out of there, though.
Does not look like it. So we seem to go to pyramid and catfish now.
And then I think past that, I think I would dip ice just to see. And then go back to Thieves Town because there's basically nothing else.
Yeah, on Tifa's side, I would do the same. But on Vince's side, since they already do have all 3 pendants, you can see what they are doing now.
Gonna get a pet check. And it's going to be blind because we have no book. You know what else would be fun on pet? Book.
The book? Okay, let's get some hype for chat.
Here we go.
It's the Master Bombs!
The multi-explosions. I think it has to be ice.
It must be ice, right?
I can't think of anything else.
Yeah. Must be ice.
Tifa's going to go clear up Dark Cross, but we already know that's nothing.
Yeah, everything that could have the hammer we did exhaust. Because our flute was actually there. Or at least for Vincent that was.
Is Vincent going to check Swamp? No, he's going north.
No, how would they without a hammer? They are. Of course, they already are in the Dark World. I was like, how are they planning to go into the Dark World without a hammer? But they are already there. Yeah, that's the swamp play.
Still don't agree with this, but alright. Especially on Vincent's side, since you do have the flute, and you should know that a lot of things have been cleared out. But I guess he hasn't gone after Pod yet, so...
Hmm. Yeah, but they will find nothing in here, and that will not give them any kind of information.
He could just be going to go quickly swipe all the way to the back and kill Argus. Just pick up a crystal while you're walking past it.
Looks like Tifa might finally be going to Thieves Town here.
Yep.
As they don't seem to have anything else left besides Ice Palace.
And at this point, clearing Thieves does give them Pedestal. And since we have no way to check Pedestal yet...
Yeah, and we are also very close to the area then. Might as well.
In this situation, do you bail after finding Flute and Blind Cell?
Absolutely no. Maybe if we did count items and that was the last one, which I remember was not, since there was a piece of heart on blind. Yeah, I totally would grab that last item out.
Vincent's going for Diver Down here.
Very well.
Very nice. So yeah, it looks like...
safer for them.
Yeah. It looks like Vincent is just going for the checks on the way and clearing, so...
Yeah, let's see. Maybe since we had the big key on Argus, they might feel tempted to go back in after. That's some kind of strat that I usually do. Don't go left side before you find the big key, because then it's much better if you have to go in again anyway.
Yeah, you have 3 checks instead of 2.
There's the flute. And we continue.
Nicely done, Argus fight.
Need to go back in. And that's what I said earlier. If you do have a cape, just use it.
Didn't grab the wall, though. Made it.
So who will be going into ice first?
Vincent still has pod, so I think he's going to do about the same route that Tifa did. Sweeping up to pod and then pyramid and catfish before ice.
Tifa has to do mire and desert now.
And Meyer didn't have the items in nice places, so...
Did have a nice item, though.
It did have a nice item.
both runners actually fell for the pedestal.
I can't really blame them in this situation.
For sure.
So here's the Desert Mire checks for Tifa.
Also, come to think of it, where's our lamp?
Ice?
Ice? Or if Hammer is in ice, it might even be in Turtle Rock.
True. Only so long as Bombos is also available on ice.
Roar of Fire.
We're definitely running out of locations.
We are. Yeah, nobody actually told me that we will full clear the seed.
Well, apparently we are.
So it seems like we do not like catfish on Vince's side.
Well, if he keeps skipping it, it won't be a big loss.
So all they will find... Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh, they mirrored instead. It's gonna cost you another 10.
Luckily,
And of course some
there's
time.
a lot of money now.
Which reminds me, they did never go to Zora, did they?
No, they didn't. Zora is
That's
abandoned
still a-
right now.
That's still a check for them.
So maybe after Pod, go up to Catfish and then mirror to Zora and save Quit.
So we know for now all they will find here are their silvers.
Well, Tifa didn't check Dark Maze or Big Chest. So there might be something over there.
Well, if Hammer is there, we know for sure. That lamp must be in ice then.
I believe that's the only place it can be.
So both of the runners doing checks that the other already did.
Looks like Tifa's going into Mire now. They'll have an easier time with it since they have Tempered Sword instead of Mastered like Vincent did.
And then they will also get their half magic there. But since right now we will not get any new information from both runners, we might use that time to say, if you like what you are seeing here, please give them a follow. It's always great to see the community increase. So that's not the direction you want to push that block into.
Nope. Luckily, you can just go over here and get this chest and then get it on the way back.
Yeah, it's luck that this is not the same super tile.
Silvers for Vincent.
But that's it for now. Or maybe...
Looks like we're going back for the Dark Maze.
I think there is an easy strat if you do it from the top.
There's the compass. So 2 checks left.
I'm not sure if that was the correct way they went.
Yeah, I think they took a misturn there, it looks like.
Yeah. You have to go straight down from the chest and they turned right. Right now you are very much in the center of the maze. Where you don't want to be.
Yeah, this maze is very annoying if you don't know the turns.
I don't think we are going anywhere here.
No, I think he's still lost in the middle. I think at this point I would just mirror out and then hammer jump over to get the big chest in the last little.
Yeah, sometimes you are just that stubborn that you can't do it.
Oh, believe me, I know that very well.
There we go. They have already equipped the mirror. Just
Yeah,
press the button.
once you get turned around in this room, it's easier to just mirror out and reset.
Yeah. And as you said, just do the hammer jump now, and then you're good.
Tifa's heading back to Vitreous now.
That does not look like a hammer jump. It might go from the top again.
Or are we going to go
they-
fetch... No, we can't make a fairy, though.
What are we going to do here? Pretty sure that was some kind of RNG manipulation.
Oh, setting it up from the top, maybe? Maybe he's more comfortable with the
Oh.
top setup.
Yeah, it gives you a little bit more time.
Tifa's heading into ice now.
There we go.
Just bombs in that first chest. So let's see what ice has for us today.
It's gotta be pretty much the hammer.
Or something leading to it.
It's
All right.
not in pot.
There's absolutely nothing in pod besides the silvers. Nope, sorry Vincent, you can't finish this dungeon. I did that too.
Not with that rule set.
Yeah, looks like we're probably going to be going to Catfish and then Mirror to Zora.
There's Bombos. Told you, rule of fire.
Yep, there's Bombos. Doesn't get us anything yet, though. Going for Icebreaker.
That was one pixel too far.
There we go. Not sure I like doing Icebreaker right now because you don't have a hammer to get this key and you didn't get a key in the first chest, so...
Yeah, it's quite the gamble.
Bailed out.
I 100% would not have found a key in that chest.
Me neither. There's the hammer. That's go mode, so long as you're comfortable without the lamp.
Which most likely might just show up in Turtle Rock later.
Oh, Tifa didn't flip the switch, though, and hasn't pulled the big key.
Maybe they were not even expecting to find a small key.
Yeah, the chances of the small key were not great. There's the big key, though, so just walk right back around.
Turned out very well for them. We still do have an item here, so might as well check. It's the lamp. Which it is. Wow!
Fire! Talk about fire-locked fire.
Pretty much our complete go mode was in ice all the time.
All 3 items in ice were required. All right, sure thing.
This game.
It sure has its jokes, doesn't it?
Sure does.
Let's see what route Vincent takes. Nice Pengator's room. I hope Tifa has a potion.
They can take one more hit.
2 puffs down. That's the last one down.
They don't need a potion.
Well done.
So they still have to do Meyer.
They need to finish Pod, Meyer, and then go into TR.
Pod, is it for both? But Meyer is making the difference right now. So depending on how fast they can clear it, we will know who's in the front.
Looks like Vincent's taking the same path.
Did they flip the switch?
I did not see. I was watching Tifa's stream at the time.
So did I.
Well, we'll find out soon. Based on that hesitation, I'm going to say no.
Which might be good for them. They are going back for. That's a great call.
H-room. Yeah, you're just right there, and this could be the big key, or it could be the last item. But it's just the compass.
Well, we pretty much knew it couldn't be anything.
Yeah, we found all 3
did
items
not.
in here.
You do not have the big key. What are you doing?
Forgetting he doesn't have the big key. Like most of us do.
They did not.
Yeah, they looks like they didn't flip the switch either.
So I'm guessing they will also open the big chest. So this appears to be quite the close race.
Yeah. The route that Vincent took through Ice Palace has pretty much let Tifa catch up on the boss, especially with silvers in hand.
Did Vince actually not pick up the lamp?
It looks like he skipped it, yep.
But that might hurt them.
Well, with the silvers, you don't really need to worry about torch glitches much with the silvers.
Yeah, that's true. And with half magic, we have quite a supply of magic anyway.
And Vincent's already proven that dark rooms aren't too much of a problem for him, barring Maze, which is just evil in general, so.
So the only thing that's left for them is maybe the pot basement. Which, if you know what you're doing, is also not that much of a problem.
Yeah. So Tifa's going to be getting into pod first. Let's see how well Vincent does in the pod basement.
It turns out for Tifa it was a good play to not do the Dark Maze earlier. Now they can skip this.
Yep, they can just go straight through.
Why use the bow if you can do this?
Cane strats or swag strats.
Can't argue with that.
And then...
Speaking of cane strats, and then... Oh well.
Oh well, yeah.
So now we will see the basement with the lamp.
And then we will definitely not see the basement without the lamp.
There are our cane strats. Thank you.
Pretty good on the turtle room there.
I've seen that worse.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, looks like they know what they are doing. given the earlier darkroom handling is not big of a surprise.
No, they seem pretty comfortable in dark rooms.
Yeah.
And got the torch, which makes this easy.
Yeah, they are using the same setup as me.
There's Helma down for Tifa. Time for TR.
Hey, we can go more Turtle Rock. Which makes no difference whatsoever.
Big key lava room chest.
Lovely.
Stopping off to get some potions before endgame.
Yeah, I used to do that a lot. And then at some point I noticed that I've never actually been needing them. And then I just stopped buying some.
Yep, if you need the safeties, it's better to have them.
For sure.
Just so long as you remember to use them when you need them.
Yeah, sometimes I tend to forget about that.
And we're both on Death Mountain now.
That's like 2 screens apart. Okay, looked like they wanted to take the upper route.
None of these dead rocks are being too mean today, apparently.
You just cursed it, didn't you?
I try.
Oh. It was okay. Yeah, okay, they are behaving today. That's an interesting decision to check the tree pool now.
Alright, so 153 30-ish, because I forgot the exact seconds. We are not that far apart.
Yeah, like 40 seconds, maybe?
Yeah, 40 to 50 seconds, give or take. We're gonna be in the same area of the dungeon at the same time.
Yeah, both are going to the left chest first. However, it would have been faster to go to the right side first and then mirror there.
Oh, is that route actually faster?
Yeah, it is. If you have the mirror, it's fastest to do roller room first.
Now for the boss of this dungeon, chain chomps.
They are not behaving today.
Tifa taking it nice and safe, though. Aw, there's Big Key.
So we can at least skip one chest.
Vincent getting a little more bullied by the chain chomps, but makes it through very nice.
We still have red mail.
Yeah.
So at this point, do you skip the big chest? And take the risk of 3% happening?
I think I skip it. And Tifa agrees.
Ooh, that was close. They almost opened the door. That must not be opened.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, so even if there is no key on Laser Bridge,
Neither runner took it.
will not, will not make any difference for the runners.
Whoops. These platforms are deceptively hard to control sometimes.
Especially in the dark if you not know what you're doing.
Well, here's Vincent in the dark.
Yeah, just hold left now and you're good. I don't think they did.
No, it looks like they missed the turnoff. Tifa taking the safety door, as is very reasonable.
Now they got it. And there's Oki. So I'm not sure if Tifa does have a fairy, but if not, they might as well take the death here to refill.
Yeah, I think I would have just let the lasers kill me after the key.
Oh, they do feel confident enough to show us some... Ah, okay. They might just drink the potion.
They do have 3, so... Vincent's doing the chests from the top now.
Down to 1 heart. And that was the last heart.
Did he take the door?
Please tell me they do have a fairy. They do not. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, it did take the door, though, so...
Ah, okay, okay. They just did what we said. And there goes another potion.
There's the second head down, though, so... Vincent starting the fight as Tifa leaves the fight.
Let's see about the time difference here. Nice bonk.
Trinex down for Vincent.
Oh, we totally actually forgot, since we are entering GT now. Some people in chat like to do some kind of guessing, right?
Theoretically. So where do you think the big key will be?
I guess maybe number 12?
I'll be that guy and say tile room.
What have the runners actually done to you?
Absolutely nothing. I just think it's funny.
Okay, I can live with that.
Bye, Bob.
So this pretty much can come down to GT routing now.
Yeah, Tifa skipped going full right, even though there was a key, so... Looks like Vincent might be going left and then mirroring to right.
Yeah, but we know if there is... Oh, that's not the hammer. If there is actually a small key in Hope Room, then the big key can't be right side. That's not a rule, that's just from my experience. There it is.
Oh! So if Vincent does DM, they're gonna miss that for a bit.
Looks
Nope,
like
looks
they are
like-
not.
Full left, it looks like.
Rando Rush.
So there's another couple seconds of time made up.
So this race is far from over. So any mistake can actually turn the tables now.
Absolutely.
Speaking of mistakes.
That Mimic just wants to give Tifa a hug.
It's just... it just wants the race to be closer, I guess.
Pretty clean Mimic 1 for Vincent. And clean Mimics too.
There's the safety room for Tifa. And it appears like Wits will not need that. So that's another second or two they can come closer. What a classic. You just take the detour to get some fairies and then the next enemy drops just one.
Of course it does. Game knows what you want, but wants to give it to you late. Oh, we're in the same room now.
This is really close.
Zizek movement being very bad for Vincent. And yeah, just bombos them. Good idea.
Yeah, it's better than struggling for any time longer.
Especially since they liked staying up in that upper right corner.
You can one cycle the landmos now? No. Not even gonna use the silvers.
No, he's not. Not even trying. That last landmo's sure giving Tifa the runaround. There we go. There's landmo's down for Vincent.
It's less than 10 seconds.
Yeah, Tifa's leaving the room as Vincent enters. And Vincent got the quick kill. Ooh.
And that...
That's a lead switch.
Actually, yep.
Neither of them got the quick kill in this room, but that's pretty hard.
Yeah, it took me some practice as well.
The conveyor belt makes it strange because you have to put it in a place where you don't think you should.
Right. So I'm not sure if the lamp is even an advantage here.
I don't think so. Not with silvers.
Okay, what do you actually hope to find in these chests?
I don't think there is
Gold?
anything. Powder, maybe?
Gold sword?
Okay.
Yeah, that can happen sometimes. If the bomb actually explodes at the same time when the torches go out.
Absolutely fascinating. Roller down for Vincent. Oh, Tifa takes a fall.
Oh, Tifa down. That might have been a fall too much.
I think it might be. Vincent getting
Maybe
very
that one.
bullied in that room. Tifa has to be careful. Down to one. Oh, there we go. There's our last potion.
Okay. That was our last potion. No hits on Aga yet.
Oh,
Oh,
robbed.
wow. He dodged that.
2. Three hits.
Halfway there. And another blue ball.
What?
He's mean today.
Wow. Two more hits. One more hit. Vincent down to 1 heart.
Okay, got him. Do they have any safeties left?
I don't think so.
Well, if not, it might be the fastest to actually just take a death here now. Yep.
Which he does. Give Ganon a nice big hug. And there's Aga down for Tifa.
So now just get your hits done. And this is your race to lose, Vincent. Okay.
I think Tifa's going for the fairy down here because they don't have any more safeties. Third phase Ganon for Vincent.
Does not like to stand still.
Yeah, he has a lot of nice warps. Now, I think Tifa's going to get a different pattern of warps, right?
I don't think so. Not sure if that death was already enough to change it.
Does Vincent have enough magic?
It should be more than enough. If they hit now. Okay.
And there's Ganon down for Vincent.
Yeah, get your GGs in chat for Vincent. Finishing here as our first racer today. Very close race at the end.
Very close race. Okay, I don't think these warps are any better on Tifa's side.
Yeah, as I said, I don't think that first death was enough to already change the RNG here. One
Nice
more
double.
hit left. It should be fine now. Unless...
Oh,
Oh my gosh. Come on. There we go.
GG's for Tifa. Very nicely done on both runners' parts.
Yeah, GG's to both of our runners here. I think we will have an interview here soon.
Looks like it.
See if we can actually get both runners in. And there we are, joined by our runners. GG's to both
Hello.
of you.
GG's.
GG's.
So, Tifa, did you pull pet?
I did. I did it for the meme. I did it for the meme.
I actually did it because at the time, I didn't have Hammer, and Hammer could have been on pet. That's
Yes,
really
that's.
pulled it.
And then Hammer was in Ice Palace. Ew.
Yeah, along with Bombos.
I know.
And actually, which you do not know yet, the lamp.
Oh, where was that? I literally forgot.
In Ice
That was
Big
an Ice
Chest.
Cavern. Oh yeah, Ice Cavern.
Yeah, I skipped that. That was the one chest I skipped.
That was your lamp. Yeah, that was your lamp.
uh,
Yeah, it didn't hurt you in the end, did it?
nope. Got through all the dark rooms.
Yeah,
I
very
still need to
clean,
learn
you
it,
must
as you can
say.
see. So.
Well, that's what we're here for.
Yep.
The only dark room that I had issues with was the pod dark room. Going from the normal way, I was like, screw it. Hey, we're going to hammer you up. This is legal, right? Yeah. All right, let's do it.
Yeah, so what are your thoughts about that hammer, actually?
I was
Disgusting.
like, yeah, I was like, last location, it did feel the greatest. But it was
Same.
like,
Same.
uh,
Yeah, that was pretty much last location for both of you.
Yeah. Because yeah, me and Sketch were like, yeah, let's not go to Ice Palace, and then it just never paid off for both of us.
uh, I got the flute. I went in to a graveyard ledge and immediately was paid off with getting the mushroom, heading over to Mushroom House and got the mirror right away.
Yeah,
So
Do
I
we
that
know
was
where
able,
Buttersword
mirror,
was? Do we know where
nope.
Buttersword was? No.
we do not know.
Given everything
But
you guys checked, it was probably either in uh TR lava chest or somewhere in Ganon's tower.
yeah,
It wasn't in
was
Pod or
about
Tower
to
of
say
Hera
the
because I
same.
never actually completed those two dungeons. So, well,
Uh,
you know what I'm talking about. Like I didn't do all the checks.
uh,
Vincent did though.
I did.
I didn't. I skipped all. I skipped them.
I skipped one chest in Eastern Palace, and that was the lava. The the
The big key chest, right?
yeah, the big key chest.
Yeah, that was just money.
Oh,
Yeah, I
who
got
needs
it.
money? uh,
Yeah, but
I
at the
was
time you were there, that could not be that much because it was lamp locked and you did not have that yet.
It was in a
Okay,
disgusting
so
spot. It was an ice palace. I mean, not ice cavern. Sorry, I'm thinking of OOT. My bad.
uh,
Yeah, that ice palace.
yeah, I was getting ready to do the Gomo route, and he's like, no, don't go mode it. I was like, right. I've just gotten so used to just doing that. It's just like it's almost like secondhand. It's like, no, don't do it. You're not in go mode. Yeah, I still need 2 items.
Yeah, speaking of you're not in go mode, actually, both of you decided to do Swamp Palace without the hammer. Were you hoping to find anything there, or did you just want to get it out of the way?
Get it out of the way.
Bombos.
Well, that
Still
too,
was-
yeah.
I get it out of the way.
Yeah. I got boots so early. It was like in Kakariko, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah. Did you go to Hyrule or CAC right away?
Hyrule first, and then I went to Cat.
I went to CAC first. Because that's how I do. And I got those boots so early. I was so happy. Hyrule was like a breeze.
Yeah, all that was there was actually the bottle, but that gave an early Samaria,
Yes.
which we could not use for anything.
I know.
Yep.
When I saw her, we were like, oh!
I was like, when we went through there, when I actually was routing, through Cacta and Thieves area, I was like, all right. My mentor's like, oh no, oh no, oh no. All of this stuff in Misery Fire in one shot. Well,
I
I guess
struggled
we
through the
know
dark
where
room.
we're going.
I struggled through the dark room.
I did.
I had to go back.
I actually got it on first try. I was like, and I didn't usually fail it. I was like, yay! I successfully did it once.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and that water walking, I actually just learned that trick. Just right then and there. He was teaching me how to
Nice.
do it. Yeah.
Sean already knew that I knew how to water walk. So he was like, "Are you going to do it?" Yep.
Yeah, Waterwalk was very clean for both of you.
It was a little bit iffy for me because I was trying to figure it out. So.
I was trying to pull out all the tricks. My mentor wouldn't let me. My mentor wouldn't let me do some other tricks. I was like, "Oh, okay." Hashtag restream.
Yep. At least, did you get the validation test?
Oh, I have validated my seed.
I did too. Now, technically for me, I decided he's like, you know what, we're here at Ped, let's go do it.
Oh,
Yes, we did Ped for chat.
did you find the powder?
No.
Me neither. I found 3 bottles.
I did too, I found 3 bottles. So let me guess, me and Vincent were just refusing to go to Ice Palace because we didn't have the hammer.
Pretty much. Both of you
Yeah,
cleared. Both of you cleared basically everything else first.
Yeah,
did.
I was
Yep.
talking to my mentor, and I was like, let's do Ice Palace out of logic. Because at the time I didn't have Flipper, he's like, we should try to stay with logic. I'm like, okay. I was on Master Sword. I was feeling good.
Yeah. What is logic, anyways? Because I actually went to Death Mountain without the lamp.
I did. I went to Death Mountain once I got done with Meyer area, and
I
then
did. I think I did Death Mountain before you.
yeah, I did Death Mountain after Meyer and Desert, cause then with that I had Hera. I had the whole Dark Death Mountain and everything available to me.
Yeah, it was actually good for you that you visited Saha first before going to the mountain.
Yeah, I was like,
I did.
Mentor's like, we should go visit Saha. I was like, yeah, we should. We've been putting it off too long.
Okay. Do we have any more questions? Because I sure have run out of.
Like, one other thing is like, we had almost got all Ega stuff right away. I was like, is this an Ega seed?
Yeah, that's what me and the mentor were thinking, but then I saw on Titans, but we were like, oh nope, not Ega one.
Nah, Ega one.
Nope.
But we still have it on the back of our mind because of the fact that we were finding flippers for so long. So I was
I
like,
know.
right side does Mountain Ega access, and I was about ready to pull. I was getting ready to like, are we going to do the trick? Now let's get this other stuff done, and then we'll think about pulling the trick off. Because I was
Yeah.
about to do the fake flipper to right side Death Mountain. And actually, that's what we were actually before the seed started. That was one of the things that we were talking about. That trying to perform that glitch. Guys, in the practice scene I mentioned, yeah, I haven't learned that trick yet. How do we do that? Okay, thank you. I don't ever want to do Ega 1 unless I have to.
Yeah, it can be quite the time save.
Like 10 minutes, time save. That's all I got.
All right.
Same.
Yeah, then, before we actually closing the stream, and also the next one is coming soon, I think maybe in around half an hour.
And I'll be commenting that.
Last words.
Comment that.
Then the last words for now, I guess, for
For
you.
now, yes.
Anything else you want to add? Someone you want to greet?
Thank you. Thank you everyone for putting this show on. Thank you, Sean, for mentoring me. You have been very helpful. This has been a very fun event.
It has been.
And obviously, thank you, Comes and Tracker, for doing everything that you do.
Yeah, this was a fun time. My first time in the booth, so thank you, Booth's Man, for helping me along.
It was a pleasure. Yeah,
I had a great time with this, so that's it for me.
Or now you might.
Well, yeah, eventually I'll come back in the booth.
For sure you will. All right. Okay, then we are pretty much done for now. And as I just said, we will have the next one in a couple of minutes here. So don't go too far away if you want some more rando action. And once again, thank you for everyone that was involved in this. Don't forget to mention our tracker, Phoenix, and of course, Mr. Angry Pants for setting everything up here today. Without all of our helpers, this would not be possible. So, big shout outs to all of us. And yeah, then we'll see you soon.